It's turtle time. Hello, welcome back to Simon's Rants. I'm Simon, and today we're going to be watching the first ever live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I'm excited for this. I grew up watching these, and I really love them. I know they're not like the highest quality movies in the world, but they're a lot of fun. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's do it.
Much more than just a series of small, isolated incidents, it's now apparent that an organized criminal element is at work. And at the moment, business is good. So good, in fact, that there appear to be no eyewitnesses to any of these crimes.
This looks so 80s. I miss how movies used to look, man. So for those of you who don't know the history of this, it's actually kind of funny. The original comic strip of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was actually like pretty dark. It was like a parody of Daredevil and was pretty gritty at times. Then when it was changed into the cartoon, it got really kiddie, really light and colorful. And then this movie didn't exactly know what its audience was, so tried to end up somewhere in the middle. It was the 1980s after all. It actually really upset a lot of parents, which is why the movies after this got a lot cheesier and lighter. But I think the grittier feel, keep in mind, this movie's PG. It's not like gritty and rough, but I think the grittier take on it was actually a little bit fun.
Police have yet to come up with a single eyewitness. Only a few vague reports of young boys or teenagers at the scenes have been filed.
Oh my god, Spider-Man was behind it the whole time! I knew Spider-Man was a crook! I knew it!
These are much more than just a series of random, isolated incidents.
I don't think that spin move was necessary, kid, but alright. What is that? Burger King. We're starting early with the product placement on this one.
April O'Neil, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
You gotta stop working so hard, April.
Stop working so hard? You mean talking to a camera? As somebody who talks to a camera a lot, it's not that much work. The talking part isn't. The editing sucks, but the talking part's pretty easy. Why even steal such a small TV? How much money are you gonna make for that? $2? I guess it's the 1980s, so $2 could probably buy you a house, let's be honest.
Get away from me! What do you think of now?
Get off the screen, lady! I got her watch!
I often joke about not being able to see anything, but I literally can't see anything. Alright, lady, what did you do to these innocent boys? Like, seriously, as a cop, how do you react to this situation? Oh, they were attacking me! Alright, sure. Alright, the tied-up boys were attacking you, I'm sure.
Alright. You tough guys. Let you get yourself in there. Okay? You alright, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Listen, rest right here while we deal with these guys.
That's not sharp at all. How is that a knife? What, do you just poke them in the eye with that?
Ted, give John a hand.
Oh,
Come on, let's get him in the car.
Damn! A turtle said, damn! I'm writing a letter to... What studio made this? New Line Cinema! I'm writing a letter to you! Oh, you don't make movies anymore? Well, good! What did you ever give to us anyway, outside of Lord of the Rings, The Mask, and some other great stuff? Nothing.
We were awesome, bro! Awesome!
Yes, dudes and dudettes, Major League Butt Kicking is back in town!
Oh, yeah!
Awesome! Righteous!
Bossa Nova!
Bossa Nova?
Chevy Nova?
I'm so happy, I'm giddy watching this. I know objectively this movie's like a 6, but subjectively, This is a 10. My inner child is so happy right now, dude.
We were great. Damn.
He said damn again! I'm writing a second letter to New Line Cinema.
We have had our first battle, Master Splinter. They were many, but we kicked
ass. You can say it. You said damn twice.
Were you seen?
Mm-mm. His acting is on par with Harry Styles. That's such a niche joke. Please, tell me somebody gets it.
You're psychotic.
Your ninja skills are reaching their peak.
Man, the puppetry's honestly great. Pretty sure Jim Henson's company was involved in this, which is why they look so good, and then couple movies from now, they don't. It's amazing what they were able to do that nobody else could ever replicate for some reason.
You are still young, but one day, I will be gone.
Nah, we'll just recast you. It'll be fine.
I suggest we all meditate now on the events of this evening.
Movie's so 80s. This movie is so 80s. This came out in the 80s, right? Please say I'm right. Okay, it came out in 1990. There was some bleed over, okay? It was still the 80s, kind of.
Yeah, 122, 122 and an 8. 122 and an 8. Terrific. Where the heck is 122 and an 8?
You're standing on it, dude. Just slip it down here.
You know, as a pizza delivery man myself, probably not the weirdest thing he sees that day. Oh my god, another product placement? How many are there gonna be in this movie?
Hey, this is a 10. The tab's 13.
You're 2 minutes late, dude.
Ah, come on. I couldn't find a place.
Wise man say, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
And you're not gonna tip them either? Maybe they're the bad guys after all. Maybe the turtles aren't such good heroes after all. Maybe they're the bad guys. Let me see how much Shredder tips.
Ugh. Where did they come up with this stuff?
I don't know. They probably looked at your face.
Well, that was a crime, you purse-scrubbing pukes. And this is, the penalty. 2 minutes for slashing, 2 minutes for hooking, and let's not forget my personal favorite, 2 minutes for high stick. How about a 5-minute game misconduct for roughing, pal?
Hey, Bogey, now who died and made you referee? These JV lowlifes need to be taught a lesson.
Not like that, they don't. Not from you.
Why not? Why not from him? Why from a turtle, but not from a hockey player guy? What's the difference, really?
It looks like you're the one who needs to be taught a lesson, pal. Class is paying 101. Your instructor's Casey Jones.
Look, I don't want to fight you.
Well, tough rocks, pal.
A Jose Canseco bat? Tell me, you didn't pay money for this.
Ooh.
Have you not noticed he's a giant turtle yet? Have you really not noticed that yet?
Stood for one sale, pal. Hey, what are you, some sort of punker?
Yeah, you know, the latest in punk rock is giant turtle heads. That's in. You didn't know?
Cricket.
Cricket? Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
I'll teach you. Hey, 6 runs.
Yeah, this is an 80s movie. I don't care what anybody says, including history and time itself. This is an 80s movie.
Raphael, come sit by me.
Couldn't this wait till morning?
You will listen now. My Master Yoshi's first rule was...
Never pay full price for a late pizza.
I have tried to channel your anger, Raphael. but more remains. Anger clouds the mind.
Anger leads to hate. I don't know. Just seemed fitting. That definitely will be the last time we reference Star Wars in this video, I'm sure. Cut away. It's not foreshadowing, just cut away.
I am here, my son.
In my head? Shouldn't you be here? In my boob?
From now on, security is going to escort you to that Stone Age van of yours every night.
Yes, sir.
I'm not kidding, April.
Hey, Danny, how's school going?
Fine.
Oh, wonderful. So wonderful, in fact, I have to drive him there every morning now just to make sure he goes. See? That's what he does when he wants to ignore me.
He ignores me. Convenient how that seems to be related somehow. You know what he does to ignore me? He doesn't pay attention to me.
Just what is going on out there, April? I've never seen anything like this before.
You couldn't get the camera any more steady for that shot? You literally could have just taken a single frame and stretched it. Why did you have to have shaky cam for the wallet? Were we supposed to feel his nervousness as seeing this money before we decided to take it? Why was the camera shaking?
We are presently executing a plan of redeployment.
That's a weird name. What did a plan of deployment do to deserve the death penalty?
Are you denying that such an organization known as the Foot exists?
I'm not denying anything. Again, you're putting words into my mouth.
I'm sorry, Chief.
Find her, please. Sorry, I just woke up. My vocal cords weren't fully warmed up for the day yet.
She's great. An understatement as usual. You're telling me the girl is a fox.
Fox? No, she's on Channel 3. Also, this woman's attractive, by the way. She is. She's cute. But isn't the whole point of her to be just, like, really hot? That's why Michelangelo reacted the way when he saw her. Like, in every other version, except for the new one, she's always supposed to be, like, really hot. Like, you look at the cartoon, she's hot. In this one, she's just, like, a normal person. And that's fine. Like I said, she's an attractive lady. She is. Not trying to say she's not attractive. But, like, isn't she supposed to be, like, a bombshell? Which would make sense why the turtles would all immediately fall in love with her when they see her. This is just, like, I don't know. It's a weird casting choice. Not a bad casting choice if you're going for a more realistic take or whatever, like making them real people. But a lot of the casting of the humans in this just doesn't feel quite right. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Casey Jones casting either. But, I don't know, whatever. The turtles are perfect, so that's all we care about, I guess.
We've been waiting for you, Miss O'Neill.
What? Am I behind on my Sony payments again?
Sony payments, another... Yet another product placement.
I deliver a message.
No, fuck you! A message for you. No! Got him!
Alright, that's it!
I'm always amazed how the turtles have sharp weapons. We've got, like, knives and a sword. I don't know, we've got the nunchucks and the quarterstaff and all. But, like, knives and sword, and nobody ever dies. Like, how? Why give them sharp things to stab people with if you're not gonna stab people?
Hi.
Oh my god, I'm dead!
It's okay.
Oh no, I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming.
Frankly, actually, her reaction is a little subdued. I think I'd probably freak out even more than that.
If you will please, just sit down.
If you would please just sit down and shut the fuck up, I would explain.
For 15 years now, we have lived here. Before that time, I was a pet of my master Yoshi, mimicking his movements from my cage and learning the secret art of ninja.
I really want to know how the whole secret art of ninja thing started. It's really like ninjas were just people. Farmers and people. That's why you would use a sai. A sai wasn't originally like for stabbing people. It was like a farming tool. You know, like the whole Revolutionary War thing where it's like the British Empire is moving and there you got the uniforms and the strict formations, and then America won simply because we just didn't play by the rules of war and just were like popping out of bushes and trees and like, ha! That's what ninjas were. There was no sacred order of ninjas. That was samurai. Samurai were very like proper and like had rules and a spiritualism thing going on. Ninjas were just dudes that wore ski masks of the time and jumped around attacking people with rakes. That's what was going on. They weren't this mystical thing.
Without a home, wandering the sewers, scavenging for whatever I could find. And then, one day, I came upon a shattered glass jar and 4 baby turtles.
That was us.
No, it was 4 other baby turtles.
The little ones were crawling into a strange glowing ooze.
As you do, it is New York after all.
Nothing could have prepared me for what happened next. One of them spoke.
Pizza! Pizza!
More words followed.
Frankly, too many words. We've been working on cutting down on the words.
Are you guys sure you know where you're going?
Nope, we're just going for it. You got time, right? Because, you know, we don't read or have maps. We just kind of guess. So, it really takes us 5 hours minimum to get anywhere.
I'd like to invite you all in, but, I really don't have anything to offer you guys except for, frozen pizza.
Let's go for it!
You said the magic word.
You guys eat pizza?
Did you not catch that in the story where their first word was literally pizza? That was not, that was lost on you. Pepsi, yet another product placement. So many. They really had to pay for this movie somehow.
Will I ever see you guys again?
Indubitably.
They just walk out the front door, through the hall. That's normal, I guess. Sure.
She loved us. It was the impressions, dude.
You wish.
Hold it.
Is that Bill Cosby? What the hell?
What's wrong?
Splinter.
I got it while kicking down a wooden door. Do you have any hydrogen peroxide and tweezers?
You have been working awful hard on this story lately. Why don't you take it easy for a while? Just let somebody else handle it. Just for a little while, you know?
Charles, what are you talking about? It's my story, no way.
Well, look at you, you're exhausted.
I just had a rough night.
Well, let somebody else help you cover City Hall.
Charles, that's ridiculous. What's with you today?
God damn, I knew those drugs were a bad idea. I'm freaking out, man.
Nothing's with me today. I just thought you might like a little help, that's all.
Well, I don't. Hand me a towel, will you?
Where do you keep the towels?
In the shower? Because that's where you put towels, you know, where it gets wet every time. Turn it on, just like your mom. Got him!
You sure you won't reconsider about some help?
Hey, Danny, will you tell your father to relax?
And can you stop tweaking out on my kitchen floor? Also, they're supposed to be ninjas and great at hiding and stuff, and they hid under the table and in the shower. Not great hiding spots for ninjas. Oh my god, it's Pinocchio all over again. They're all gonna turn into donkeys, aren't they? These are the bad guys? This seems great. Winner, you can have extra soda. Loser, you are put to death. Go kill him. He lost.
Good.
Never lower your eyes to an enemy.
Now check him for a concussion. I kicked him straight in the head. He's probably not okay. A perfectly good ashtray made out of half a soda can there, and you're putting it out on the table. More Pepsi, by the way. What the hell's wrong with you, kid? It's funny how this is like simultaneously like badass and painfully low budget at the same time. Like, what is this? What is on your head? And why is the leader of ninjas a samurai? What's the correlation?
You are here because the outside world rejects you. This is your family. I am your father.
I love the scriptwriter was like, I need some way to make him say, I am your father. We need to have a Darth Vader reference. We need to somehow rip off Star Wars in some way. How can we possibly make him say, I am your father to somebody? I know. We'll say that the Foot Clan is one big happy family. We've got a guy with a samurai helmet talking in a big, deep, booming voice saying, I am your father? Really? Okay. Sure, why not? That's hilarious. I love this movie.
There is a new enemy. Freaks of nature.
Hey! I can hear you, you know! So I have to ask what Shredder's plan was before he pivoted to killing mutants. He was like into petty crime, and then he's like, but now there's turtle men? That's not okay! Nope! No! We have to kill all of them!
Find them. Together we will
rule the galaxy as father and son, 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 and son.
This is beginning to sound less and less like your common garden variety subway mugging.
Exactly, June. I'm
Boy, she's
convinced
a
that
good
these men were
reporter.
affiliated
She's
with
a
clandestine
babe.
organizations.
She's hot, dude. I am lonely, man. I have never felt the touch of a woman or female turtle ninja. Remember, they did introduce one for a minute. That didn't last long. That didn't go well.
Are the police looking into this?
Well, I've included everything in my statement, but I doubt very much that Chief Stearns is taking this possible connection seriously.
I see. Well, perhaps if any of our viewers have any further information that
Mr.
could be of
Pennington,
use,
Chief
they
Stearns'
could
office.
contact...
No, did he not take it well? What a shocker!
You still haven't told us how you managed to get away from your attacker.
It's really quite incredible.
There were these 4 giant turtle men, right? And one of them stabbed some guys with a knife. The others tied them up. It was the whole thing. You should have seen it. Did I say turtle men? Oh, sorry, I misspoke. I meant ninja turtle men.
So what do we do now?
What do you mean, what do we do now?
Splinter's out there somewhere.
I know Splinter's out there. Fight?
Fight. Kitchen? Kitchen.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do about it?
What can we do about it? April's our only link to these guys. We have to wait until she comes up with something.
Oh, so that's the plan from our great leader, huh? Just sit here on our butts.
I never said I was your great leader.
Well, you sure act like it sometimes.
Yeah? Well, you act like a jerk sometimes, you know that?
A jerk? Watch your language. This is a damn kids movie.
Well, maybe I'll just take my attitude and
Why
leave.
don't you?
I will.
Good.
Great.
Go ahead. We don't need ya.
Luckily, there's nothing in our name about, like, how many turtles there have to be. We're just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we need just, like, 2 or more. And we're fine. Cut to the window washers across the street go like, what the hell is that? You see that? Jim! You see that?
Go! Move it, will ya? Oh, you let him blow right by you. Can you believe this guy?
So, when he said that his intellect grew Did that not happen to the turtles? Are they just really stupid or something? You're yelling at a damn cartoon. Who spends all their time yelling at a scripted show that can't hear you or react in any way? That would be stupid.
You guys must be studying the bridge book of ninja fighting.
Yeah, it involves the chapter of sitting around and letting yourself get kicked in the face. It's not in the original print.
Is he? No, he's alive. Barely.
Whoa! And I thought insurance salesmen were pushy. Oh, a fellow checker, eh?
Okay, what he did was a lot more impressive. This feels like a devil went down to Georgia situation all over again. The bad guy's definitely cooler. Where did the other, like, 15 of these ninjas go, by the way?
What's it though? Now!
What the hell? Where did those come from?
Uh-oh. Whoa, wipeout. Huh? Oh, no.
High five, buddy. Nice to meet ya. You're a little fat for a ninja, aren't you?
Now what?
Now, you guys mind telling me what you're doing with my little green pal over there? Hmm? Oh, who is the babe?
Once again, babe? She's a chick. Come on, please. He's just like, again? I hate when this happens.
We gotta get out of here.
There used to be a trapdoor here in the basement!
There used to be? What happened to it? You got rid of it? It's also not a trap door, that is just a normal door in the wall.
Hi, this is April. Leave a message after the beep.
What? April, it's Charles. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say this. You're fired, April. I'm sorry. I know this comes as a blow.
I get it. He said blow and then he got hit in the head. Blow. I don't mean Coke. This movie's sponsored by Pepsi, after all.
What are these freaks?
Turtles. I thought that was evident, honestly. Just look at them, dude. You can't tell. What did you think they were? Geckos? They got shells, dude. Hard shells. Half shells. It's a full shell. What was that? Did you say something?
Hey, didn't they use this place in the Grapes of Wrath?
Very funny. I told you, I haven't been up here in years.
I conveniently just own a home that I don't use. This is a plot detail that we can't use in modern movies. There used to be a time when it's like, oh, I just inherited this house from a great-grandparent. Not gonna ever use it again, though. We don't even visit it. Psh, house? Who? What? What house? Nowadays, it's like, I'm gonna sell that, I'm gonna rent it. Airbnb that bitch, dude.
Can you fix it?
Does that answer your question? I mean, the block's got a crack in it the size of the San Andreas.
Wonderful. Well, I guess I've got some walking to do.
What for?
Our nearest neighbor.
That butt crack, though. You're really just clenching your ass hard in those gray sweatpants.
I need to get to a phone and I need to call my boss.
You mean Charles?
How did you know that?
Well, he left a message on your machine just before we got out.
And?
Well, hey, you just saved yourself an 8-mile round tripper. You were fired.
I just saved myself.
Uh-oh.
Are you giving me a leg massage? What is going on over there? What? What was that? What is going on, Donatello? Are you okay?
No way, Atomic Mouth. Gilligan was her main man. They'd be married and have 6 kids by now.
Gilligan was a geek, Bufferoni.
You're the geek, Camel Breath.
With dome head.
Elf lips.
Elf lips? It's an oddly specific diss. You've been staring at his lips longingly, maybe. They just threw him in the bathtub? Why? There's no bed in the house. You're just like, this is a good place for him. Ha!
Hey.
What? Raph! You're awake.
You're lucky I wasn't drowning in here, dude. I had one nostril out of the water.
What's a guy gotta do to get some food around here?
Hey! Hey, he's awake! He wants some food!
You want some food? Why did you say it like that?
Listen, Raph. About what I said before. You know, about not needing you and all.
I still mean it with my whole heart, man. Really, you're kind of just dead weight, especially right now.
Boy, we missed you.
It's a Kodak moment.
Product placement. Product placement. How many will there be? Place your bets now. What the hell? Why are you trying to be sexy? Is that really all you had to wear? Jesus Christ, dude. It was a different time! I'm a good guy. This is a bonding moment. You're going to want to fuck me after this. Yeah.
Ointment?
Hey, guys.
What the hell?
Splinter's alive! We know, Leo. Of course he is. We all think he's alive.
I don't think. I know.
Huh?
I know where he is! Let's make s'mores! Go to the Dagobah system. There you will find me. Help!
So you actually played professionally?
Before I got hurt, less than a year.
I'm sorry.
Why are we forcing this romance? Just because they're humans? That's all they have in common. I have that in common with a lot of people. You don't see me go around giving them forceful massages.
I too once had a family, Danny. Many years ago, I lived in Japan. A pet of my master Yoshi.
He was a lizard that had a really long tongue, and he'd go, and he would drive a little cart, and he would beat plumbers in races. He was really a wonderful person.
Mimicking his movements from my cage and learning the mysterious art of ninjutsu. For Yoshi was one of Japan's finest shadow warriors. His only rival was a man named Uroku Saki, and they competed in all things, but none more fiercely than for the love of a woman.
Is he mimicking how to hug a woman over there in that cage too? Or is he just still doing karate?
Saki wasted no words, and during the struggle, my cage was broken, I leapt to Saki's face, biting and clawing.
Leaving him horribly disfigured, so he had to wear a mask and a cape and talk in a deep voice. And I'm really sensing some more Star Wars here.
Whatever happened to this Oroku Saki?
No one really knows. But you were his symbol.
What do you mean nobody knows? You know then.
Where have you been?
Nowhere.
You're lying to me.
No.
And you're hiding something as well.
Ah, shit. My depth perception isn't what it used to be. Where are you? There you are. Haha. Now I'll kill you. Was that really the best way to get down there? Nah, I ain't all about that. I'd be afraid to see a red balloon. You know, ninjas and their art of bursting into rooms and screaming. Yeah, that's what ninjas are known for. Yeah, filming the action scene would have been too difficult and expensive. That was much better.
Who are you?
I don't want you rescuing me. I want somebody that I know rescuing me, damn it!
A little to the right, a little to the left, one more time, a little bit more like that, and stop. Perfect.
I love how April O'Neil really has had no purpose in this movie other than to have a house, really, I guess. What the? Hold up. That's Sam Rockwell? It is a young-ass Sam Rockwell. This was his third movie. This was Sam Rockwell's third movie. What a fun little fact. I had no idea that was him. It is funny, like, the juxtaposition of how cheesy and silly this movie is with how dark and gritty it's filmed. It's such a weird combination that I'm like, I'm not shocked this didn't work for most people. But for me, I really do enjoy it in a weird way. Boy, I love to move my mouth when I'm not talking for some reason. Oh, it's like the Beatles concert, except for it's turtles fighting on a rooftop. I don't know, my brain doesn't always make sense to me either.
You fight well, in the old style. But you've caused me enough trouble. Now you face the Shredder.
The Shredder? I got him.
This guy's good. Yeah. Why don't you go next?
Or how about we all attack him at the same time? Stupid.
He dies.
Huh?
Weapons.
You didn't say he dies unless you give up the weapons. He just said he dies. And give me your weapons. Like, maybe you should have made that a little clearer. I know English is not your first language, but you could have made this a little easier to understand.
Fools. The three of you might have overpowered me with the loss of but one.
Oh, good point. We're gonna go grab our weapons now.
Now your fate will be his.
No!
I mean, oh. I'm intimidated by the rat of unusual size.
Brother, help me!
Long live the king.
I figured we're ripping off one movie by James Earl Jones. Why not another? Oops. I love how painfully easy it was to kill the Shredder. Now I know he's gonna be in the sequel, but like, ignore that. This is so lame. What a terrible ending to this movie. Yep. Hockey player killed a bunch of ninjas. Time to get to it. Get out the cameras, you know, the huge.
April, I told you there were circumstances. I really need you to cover this.
Why do you? You didn't replace her in all this time? You didn't find another news anchor?
Now, what in God's name happened out here tonight? Somebody better talk to me.
Go check out the East Warehouse over at Ladman Island. You'll get your answers there.
Okay. Could you be any less cryptic and vague, sir? Boy. Sam.
You just shut up and kiss me, okay? I got a report to do.
I love it when you pushy.
Yeah, just like when I grab you and force you down into a chair to give you a shoulder massage. We have a weird relationship.
We were awesome!
Bodacious!
Bitchin'!
Did he say bitchin'?
Bitchin'!
He did say bitchin'. Wow, okay. I guess they're like, oh shit, we got one more swear word. Throw it in at the end, throw it in real quick, right now.
Wicked! Delicious! Mega!
I have always liked Kawabunga.
Huh?
I made a funny.
Did you? Was that like a reference? It's a reference to the cartoon that I'm assuming doesn't exist in this universe. Otherwise, it's not a funny, it's just a statement. But okay.
On the half shell, they're the heroes for. In this day and age, who could ask for more? The crime wave is high, with muggings mysterious. All police and detectives are furious.
Alright, there we go. That was the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. And it's fun. It really is. It's pretty stupid, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I do. Dark and gritty, oddly, for a movie about Ninja Turtles that are teenaged and mutants. I don't know. It's fun. I enjoy it. I still do. I think it's silly. I think it's goofy. I think it's a little bit cheesy and cringy at times. But hey, that's part of the fun in a Turtles movie. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
You're psychotic.